So I'm going to do the first two in this video, and then I'll do the others in separate videos, so it's not too long. So number one, let's start with this one. We have 2x squared plus 11x plus 12. So the first thing to do is to take a and multiply it times c, and we're going to make a t-bar over here that you might have heard of before. So 2x squared times 12 would give us 24x squared. And then the middle term is 11x. We want to add to get that term and multiply to get that first one we wrote down, the a times c. So I'm going to write multiply and add. All right, so we need to list all the possible things that could help us to get 24x squared. So that would be 1x times 24x. But that adds up to 25x, so that's no good. Then we have 2x times 12x, and that would add up to 14x, so that doesn't help. And then we have 3x times 8x. Oop. Those are our magic numbers because they add up to 11x. So we're going to take what would give us both of those combinations. They multiply to get 24x squared and they add to get 11x. And we're going to bring them over here and we're going to replace the middle term with those two new terms that equal 11x. Then bring down the 2x squared that was your first term and bring down the 12 that was your last term. They stay the same for now. And now what we need to do is group, and do this by grouping for the rest of the problem. So I'm just going to grab, let's say green. Group the first two and group the second two. We're going to take out the greatest common factor from the first two, which is x. So we would have 2x plus 3 left over. And from the second group, we can take out 4, and we would have 2x plus 3 left over. And then when we put the two factors together that we took out, we have x plus 4, and then bring down the 1 they have in common. And so our final factors are x plus 4 and 2x plus 3. All right, let's look at another example. So given 3x squared minus 7x plus 4, we're going to multiply a times c and put it in our chart over here. So that would give us 12x squared, and the middle term is negative 7x. So we need to multiply to get 12x squared and add to get negative 7x. So if you have to multiply to get a positive and add to get a negative, they both are going to need to be negative. Like negative 1x times negative 12x would be positive 12x squared, and it would add up to negative 13x. And then we have negative 2x times negative 6x, and they add up to be negative 8x. And then negative 3x times negative 4x would add to give us negative 7x. So there they are. Those are the numbers we need. So we're going to bring them over here and replace negative 7x with negative 3x minus 4x. Then we can bring down the first term, which is 3x squared, and the last term, which was 4. And from there, we just need to use grouping to finish the problem. So group the first two and the last two. Take out 3x, and we have x, excuse my pen for a minute, x minus 1 left over. Then take out that middle sign, like we always do, and a 4. So we'd have x minus 1 left over. And then you have 3x minus 4 are the two factors you took out, so they go together. And then x minus 1 is your other factor. And that's it.